right down, never falter. Came with the hands out, get them off us. I'm 24/7 in the office. Pay attention cause I ain't repeating offers. Yeah, never met a man I've been scared of. Careful, you gon' get exactly what you asked for. Here for whatever you bring me, getting handled. I answer to no one, I don't need to hassle. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. We ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. Never fall back. We ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. Yeah. No lies or facts. You can find me right where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. We ain't never fall back. Yeah. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, I was building on a lecture. Verses coming daily under pressure. Working on the plot and the scheme. The true style trademark is at the edge of your dreams. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze cut, freeze up, straight dropping the chills. I'm talking taking over pieces and shares. A ball break sky high. Check the movement is here. Yeah. It's one shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula and chemistry. Your memories spark and motivate and make the industry shake. We put the bars in the place. I'm talking one chance at best, yes. Painting pictures for the culture, keep the brushes fresh. Flip the drummer, work the drummer passion.
Tākiri ko te ata, korehi ko te manu, he manu korori, he manu korora, kōrero tia mai no tua whakarere. Nau mai e te ao, haere rā e te pō, e hi ake ana te ata, kura he tio, he huka, he hauhu, ti hei, mauri ora ngā mihi o te ata Māori e, mōrena. It's your boys for breakfast, your parata mo te parakohi, kei konei māua ko Tiv, mōrena Tiv.
Mōrena Hicks, tēnā koe, tēnā koutou e hikama, e mihi atu ki a koutou I tēnei ata. Nau mai, haere mai, ki Rotorua International Stadium for the Bunnings Warehouse 2023 Māori Touch Nationals. Exciting day, Hicks, finals day.
Awesome, man. Awesome day. We've got the 40 men's grade. Te Matau Māui are taking on Te Raki Paewhenua. And just a couple of players that are sort of standing out. Here we've got the Bartlett brothers there, Anarua Nui, obviously from Te Matau Māui. And on the other side there, a couple of players to look out for in Te Raki Paewhenua, Tiv.
Yeah, definitely looking out for number one, Stacey Tapsell, long time New Zealand mixed representative, and then we've also got Willie Woodhouse as well. So a couple, but you know, this Te Raki Paewhenua team, they've come away with one win from yesterday as well as two losses. And Te Matau Māui are probably the team that are looking to qualify for the finals at the end of the day, coming away undefeated from yesterday, but one draw as well. So, yeah, we're going to be an interesting game. All the pressure will probably be on Te Matau Māui today. Yeah,
and I could just see off camera, or you could see the shot, the refs are boarding both teams, and how awesome is it to see that back in the day? You'd never see that before game, mate, Tiv?
No, not both teams, that's for sure, unless you're playing tiddlywinks under 9s, under 11s, where you get both teams to check the nails. I don't think they're checking nails there, but awesome to see, and that's the kaupapa that we like to see for the weekend, isn't it?
Now, the old Rautaki, the strategy, with the conditions, it's a little bit of rain this morning. Do you think that these teams will go in with a slightly different strategy, Tim?
I think you have to, Hicks. Looking around at the ground, it's very overcast here. It has been a wet morning, a spot of rain, so it is a little bit dewy on the ground, and if you can catch any of the Māori Touch NZ or One Foundation, Bunnings, KBS flags lying about, they're all blowing, going from left to right on your screen. So that's going to play a big part as well. Ball control is going to be paramount.
Nice, and as always, we see some really cool touch gears at different tournaments. A few sort of strips that have stood out for you this over the weekend, Tiff?
Oh man, I think the ones that stand out are the ones that don't look good. all of them, they're looking sharp, bro. They've got all their suppliers, all the designs, man, it all looks slick, and it just contributes to the event. It makes Māori Touch Nationals what it is,
Yeah, it's speaking of slick, there's a 7th Touch hoodie in the commentary box, and Tiff better not leave it behind, otherwise it'll find its way back to Horowhenua Kapiti. But we have the 3 adjudicators walking onto the field there. It's a very experienced group here.
Yeah, so we've got Tama Pakinga, Kiri Martin, and Nola Hepi, who'll be in charge of this match for the 40 men's, as we see both teams walking onto the field. Yeah, very experienced referees, and they have to be, especially in the 40 men's grade, where it can get a little bit competitive. So they need some experienced refs just to pull the boys in line.
Well, I caught up with a friend of yours, Stu McDonald, a very high-ranked ref from back in the day, and he invited me to the refs' breakfast this morning, and I went along to, and that's where they named the refs for the finals. And man, they're here from 6 o'clock in the morning onwards, and it's probably something people don't realise, but they're a real tight-knit whānau. They've all come together, and they're looking pretty sharp out there.
Yeah, they are, and a big mihi to all of our refs. Not sure how many there are across the tournament, but there are plenty. And they're obviously needed for our game. Without them, we don't have a game.
Yeah, that's right. I just saw a young chap, Marshall McLeod. He's a Bay of Plenty boy playing for Te Matau Māui. I think he might have won a gold with the Bay Open mix. So Anaru and Nui, they've brought a lot of old homies back together. And I talked to Anaru. Unfortunately, their Māori's gears got stuck at customs. So luckily, Anaru's a man with a lot of connections, but still wearing their colours today. And on the other side, Raki Paewhenua in their traditional, Queensland maroon colours for those league supporters out there. You could just see how much these games mean to everyone, looking at the emotions before the game.
Yeah, definitely. And you can see on your screen there, Raki Paewhenua getting in tight. Stacey Tapsell leading them out. And he's going to be key for them today. And yeah, the games yesterday, I didn't manage to catch any of them, but they did do it tough. They played Tauranga Moana and Tamaki Makaurau, who were probably 2 of the top teams in this 40 men's grade. So yeah, look for them to bounce back early this morning.
Yeah, nice. And we've got Te Raki Paewhenua tapping off left to right on your screen. Looks like we've got Jared Mutu in the middle. And I'm pretty sure they're just taking it nice and steady up the middle. Looks like that's Jared Carter for Te Matau Māui making that touch. Just setting the 3-3 platform here. Yeah, the touch 3, they're just feeling this team out there. Tiff might go to a 32 platform.
Yeah, well, they're hovering in and around that 7 metre line. Happy to draw out the defence. There's a scoop out of dummy half. Throws the ball out to Tapsell on the link. Pass goes Ray out on the left-hand side, and in these wet conditions, that's probably a good display of defence there from Te Matau Māui.
Yeah, and it's the best way to start defensively. Tiff, nice and stable. Shut down their first attacking raid, and here we go to Matau Māui. It might not look that wet out there, but it is a little bit wet underfoot. Yeah, and they're just obviously respecting the pool, and I think just possession and getting to the back end of your sets is going to be vital there, Tiff.
It definitely is. These are 15-minute halves that we're working with today, whānau, so definitely getting to the back end of your set. Completions are going to be key.
Here we go, Louis Bartlett with the ball, setting the platform there, coming through there. It looks like we've got Colin there, Hokianga, and they're just going to complete that set in this corner, and that's where we want to finish, don't we, Tiff?
Yeah, well, we saw a few teams yesterday sort of utilise that tactic where they finish in the opposite corner and really force. So Te Raki Paewhenua have just spent 2 touches just to get to their box, and they're only just crossing the 10-metre line now. So great work from Te Matau Māui, and they're really following that up with some good press defence. Yeah,
and compliments to the officials too. They're really opening up the centre of that field. There's really nice space between both teams, so they can enjoy some good attacking space. But here we have the Te Matau Māui just going forward, and as always, Nui Bartlett just taking control. They've got a really nice tempo as they flow through the field.
Yeah, and they really take their time, Hicks. And in these wet conditions, I think it's good to go fast, but it's better to have control.
Nice, and they've managed to pick up a really timely penalty. So we'll just see what sort of combos I've got here. There's Jared Cutter, number 9 at half. He's just a nice inside quickie, might come off the old right foot, come through. Yeah, good, great touch there. Dougie there all the way from Taranaki. Good to see the Taranaki colours there, Dougie Ratahi, standing on that outside link there, Tiff.
Yeah, that was a good shot. It had to be made. Jared Cutter had that body evasion going on, and Ratahi was still able to make the touch as Cutter goes in. Beautiful try there. They got the quickie nice and direct, and I think getting the teams to get in nice and tight, that's probably the way to go to start this match. Jared Cutter crosses for Te Matau Māui.
Yeah, nice start. And Jared, he was part of one of the last New Zealand secondary school mixed teams many, many years ago. Originally from Whanganui, now resides in the Hawke's Bay. And I still see, like shaving his legs and putting on the old Vaseline, so still looking nice and smooth, my mate. But there we go. Yeah, I think the control of the tempo was a big one for this one, Tiv. And yeah, they were very patient, weren't they?
They were, yeah. You could see they probably conditioned them a little bit. They had the quickie play on the first touch. And then off the roll ball, you could see Kara just getting the same old quickie and then forcing that corner. The shot wasn't there, and he crosses over for Te Matau Māui's first. Nice,
and then we have Stacey. We talked about him earlier on. Stacey coming through, doing some great stuff, Stacey, in the men's health space. Yeah, he's still got that nice left to right. Coming through,
oh! Bit of enterprising play there, wasn't it, Hicks?
Yeah, nice. And just shout outs to that winger. Some of those long balls aren't easy to catch there from my man Stanley Paul. But here we go. Te Matau Māui just coming through the field, nice and easy. Yeah, that's a good touch. Good touch. It's probably a win for Te Raki Paewhenua to stop that momentum.
Yeah, well, they had to. They had the line break down the left-hand side, so the momentum coming across probably trumped the momentum coming forward, so the referee probably did well to not pull that one up.
Yeah, Nui, I think that orange zone, that transition zone, they're really owning it quite well. Here comes a dummy half. Ooh,
there's a wee chop line there from the winger there, from Mark Thompson. Yeah, something a little bit unorthodox.
And Colin Hokianga for Te Matau Māui number 1. He seems to be one of the players that they're going to get on the pick there. But here we come. This is a really good set for Te Raki Paewhenua. Real good timely with the subs. Good energy coming through. Probably just need to get a nice strike dump on the back end. Picking here, we've got Hunter Puterangi running through, nice late cut. Yeah, good defence there. Colin Hokianga, he's been good on the ball and off the ball.
Yeah, doing it on both sides. That was good. He made his corner and then read the late switch coming the other way and was able to double off and make both touches. So good show of defence there from Hokianga. And let's see if Te Matau Māui can convert on the back end of the set.
Yeah, they seem to be winning this zone quite easily, don't they, Tiv? Here we go. Here's Kara. He's already got over the line. He may get it back. Just coming through. Nice. That's a great touch from that outside winger. Good read. Yeah, the outside defence from Te Raki Paewhenua have been quite solid early.
Yeah, and again, there was another touch that had to be made. They were rolling into the 7 quite easily on that set, Te Matau Māui. And Machu Amuroa was able to come in off his wing and make that shutdown.
And there's Te Omega Morehu. Or coming through the field here, he's Dougie Ratahi. This orange zone's been, the refs have done well to open up the space for the field so they can get through for some nice attack. Finish strong here, through the hands. Oh, beautiful draw and pass at Te Raki Paewhenua. Kaz Thompson, they just held their lines, no one cut too early there, Tiv, and that was a beautiful finish.
I think it was probably a little bit of heads-up play. There was a bit of open space, open pasture on the left-hand side. The pass went out, and the link, I missed the link, but he was holding the ball in 2 hands and really put that defending winger in 2 minds, made him come in, through the draw and pass, and then we streaked away down the left-hand side.
Yeah, there's a nice little skip pass here off this little short ball off the ruck. And he's live as he throws a nice skip pass here. This one, they really run them, mate. Right to beautiful touch and pass. Beautiful touch on the back end. And I think the team that's going to win sort of this space with good attacking now, so I think they might get over the line. He goes, Anaru. Oh, he's looking 21 out there, Tim.
Mate, I'll tell you what, Hicks, a couple of weeks ago at the Fijian Cup, he was in a rich vein of form for Outcast. And it looks like he's carried it on today. He's actually shown up 6 minutes halfway through the first half. And he's come onto the field straight from the sub box on his first set, and he's just strolled over, as we see on the KBS replay. Anaru, he gets the crossover quickly, working with his brother Nui, getting on the outside of Ratahi there, and he knows it too, I think. Bartlett strolls over for Te Matau Māui second.
Well, I caught up with him before the last game when he was going over, he's coaching. He's with the 17 boys and the women, so he's all over the place. The bro doing it all, and like you said, he's just showing up. Got a touchdown, so he's let the team know that he's made up for his time away.
Yeah, well, he's a busy man. Probably the busiest man in Hawke's Bay, I think, Anaru.
Definitely. Yeah, now it's good to see this running game Harbour's got. Nice face drop coming through the hands. Yeah, they've found some good momentum to Raki Paewhenua after touching down.
Yeah, that was probably better defence, I think, from Te Matau Māui. They were in 6s and 7s. Their scramble defence worked really well for them on that occasion, and they've been able to kill the set. It is on the far side, but they've managed to defend the set out, which is a good positive sign for them.
Yeah, here they go. This transition zone, Te Matau Māui have been really, really strong through this. Their timing, they keep good momentum, and they just keep going forward, keeping it simple. Coming here, they might have a couple more touches off the back. Here goes Colin. They got one more touch up their sleeve. They're down there. Here come the brothers, Nui and Anaru. Nui Bartlett, he's going to get the ball. Oh, no. Oh, Anaru just short side scoop, come through. Dummy's just trying to find an open player. Oh.
He's got the ball on the string, Hicks. Anaru Bartlett, he faked the quickie, scooped to the outside. He bought time for himself, and then he just lobbed the ball over the top beautifully. I don't know, I think there might be 100% strike rate for Anaru Bartlett.
Wow. Yeah, sometimes you just got to just watch and really, he does this really nicely. But Nui sells it well, that little inside shoulder drop here. So they're thinking he's going to get it. Anaru reads it. There's some really good work off the ball, isn't there? And nice touchdown. So there we go. Te Matau Māui 3, Te Raki Paewhenua 1. But I think Te Raki Paewhenua have found their feet now, Tim.
Yeah, and they're strolling through the field nicely. They've got some good attack, good variety of attack on the line. Probably just a matter of, I think, probably going a little bit more direct. As you see, caught in position there, Stevie Zemba. But he has managed to draw the penalty for Te Raki Pae, and another repeat set of 6 will be, it'll work wonders for them.
Yeah, good stuff. Here's Cutter, right on the 7, so he's offside there. Oh, that was a great touch. Had to be made. Dallas Fraser. So here we go again. Good to see the positiveness in the defence from Te Matau Māui, pushing out, really working hard. Coming short side. Oh, yeah, drawn pass in the corner. Touchdown. And it looks like there's probably a lack of communication there on Te Matau Māui.
Yeah, definitely a disconnect. You could see they went to the short side off their rooster play, and then the link probably just wanted to hold a little bit more. I think he shut a little bit too early, and then that's what created the overlap on the short side.
But man, this game's going to go right through to the wire, isn't it? Te Matau Māui started off really, really well, and then Te Raki Paewhenua bounced back, and then Anaru Bartlett showed up. Touchdown 2, and he's back out there with his brother. So I guess when players are hot defensively, you've really got to have their number 8 of.
Yep, definitely. And as we see, Anaru Bartlett going in for that crossover quickie. Great recognition there. That was a great shot. I think that was Morihu shooting in off his link. And that's probably a good sign for Te Raki Pae there. A little bit more positive on defence as well, knowing when Anaru Bartlett's on the ball. And they're really getting numbers in and around him, and that's a great show of defence there from Te Raki Pae.
Yeah, shouts out to their coaching team. They've really acknowledged that Anaru's hot, and we've got to get some good defence around them, and they've done that. Even if they can just get to the back end of the set with a nice scoop, that's a really, really good stopper for Te Raki Pae. Yeah,
we were talking about it yesterday, Hicks. It's probably an underappreciated aspect of the game is just getting to the opposite end of the field and completing the set as close to the 7 as possible. Because then a couple of metres off their 7 or on their 7 probably makes a big difference come the back end of the set.
Yeah, I think it's a lot like rugby league. You get to your kick with a good chase. Then that's a really good way to start your defensive set. Totally agree. I've been impressed with this number 10 there. He's just Charlie Tantrum. He's just always gone forward and really found a really nice target in the transition. And I think those players, sometimes they get missed in games, don't they, Tim?
Yeah, and he's just won a repeat set for his team as well. So every team needs him. They need those workhorses. Not everyone can be a star player. And you definitely need those ones that just drive hard, run their lines, drive the ball. And it seems like Tantrum's one of those players for Te Matau Māui.
And here's Cutter. He's very good at organising Cutter. He's going to get that ball back. Just using his feet. Probably just teasing the defence here. Yeah, good work. That was a good shot there from 21. Come from the outside in. Made that touch and then had to profile right back out. So I'm not sure.
He kept his profile as well, which was good because it can be a bit of a I suppose, a want or a need for, just to turn your shoulders, but he stayed true to his corner.
Yeah, Quentin Petty, that was a big play, and then they got a penalty there for Te Raki Paewhenua. So these two teams, if you've just tuned in, this is the Bunnings 2023 Māori Touch Nationals. This is the senior men's grade, the 40 men's grade. Te Raki Paewhenua going at it with Te Matau Māui. This is finals day, and we should see who sort of goes through after this game, Tiff.
Yeah, pretty much the finals picture would look a little bit clearer for the 40 men. So there are 6 teams in the grade, and then the first place seed and the second place seed, they'll both go through straight through to the final. So no semis for this grade. So Te Matau Māui, they're in and around that sort of top 3, so they've got everything to play for in their last 2 games of the day.
Awesome, and they've shown up to start up well. 2 games on round games here. Here we go. This is this zone. Once again, both teams they're able to play this expansive rucking because the adjudicators, the officials, are really opening them up, and this is what we want to see on finals day. Here come the Bartlett brothers. Yeah, little tuck. Oh, yeah. The setup was there, just probably the execution, Tim.
Execution was definitely lacking there. The passive was on, and Hokianga did run a good line out the back, and it was a good drive as well from Nui Bartlett. But yeah, the pass just not going to hand, dipping a little bit forward.
Nice. Once again, really good discipline from both teams. They're just, one off the ruck through the field, get that right target. Got another touch up the sleeve. Yeah, this is good stuff here. If they can just manipulate. Here goes Stace. Oh, beautiful pass. He's been known for that left-right pass all his career, hasn't he?
Yeah, Stacey Tapsell, he did well there. He recognised in the middle. Profiling probably wasn't up to par for Te Matau Māui, and he just scooped to the short side, threw that long ball, and it was a great finish out on the wing as well from Stanley Paul.
Yeah, nice stand. I think he might have touched down. That's the second one. But here he goes. Come through here. Yeah, he's just having a little look on the touch. They pull square, short side. Yeah. Great finish. Yeah, and it was that winger defensively really made Stanley Paul work for that one.
Well, it was a good read, wasn't it, Hicks? He picked the right option, and Paul really had to move his body in order to avoid the touch. So, great finish, and they've drawn level Te Raki Pai.
Oh, that's a good play. Really nice change up in the attack there, Atif.
Yeah, that's it. They've been running their quickies and their scoop plays through the middle channel, and then that one they just switch the point of attack to the link hitting in the middle and run a simple 33 peel, and that gap between the 2 middles for Te Raki Pai just opened up, and Riley Cooper manages to dot down for Te Matau Māui to regain that 1-try lead.
Yeah, and I think they just used the right people. Well, Cutter, they know he's sort of been a bit hot, so there was eyes on him. Yeah, really well disguised that play, and yeah, geez, aren't we going at it for the first half? 30 seconds left there, so it'd be quite vital for Raki Pai to dot one down before half time.
Yeah, you'll need to, wouldn't you? They were down a couple, so they've done well to pick them back to a draw. They've gone down again by 1, but let's see what they can come up with on the set. Here's Tapsell, throws the short ball, not quite there. And Te Matau Māui will probably just play out the clock, I think, to end the half. Yeah,
they're definitely pulling the Matau Māui defence, so they'll be happy with that Te Raki Pai. They've had some good looks there, but there we have it. This is the 40 men's grade, and we go into the half-time. Te Matau Māui leading Te Raki Paewhenua 4-3.
Get Christmas ready with our lowest prices. This is the perfect time to set up for Christmas. Lighting can really help make those really special moments. Decorations, just to make things look ready. You want to make sure that everything's right. We can help you make it a Christmas to remember.
Get the turkey on the smoker barbecue, $199. Relax on this timber bench set, $299. Be sun safe with a 2.5 metre market umbrella, $59.
When you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Where water recharges your spirit, earth launches you to great heights, crisp air awakens your senses, and fire warms your soul. Nowhere else on earth are the elements combined in such a potent way. Find your element in Rotorua.
Tēnā rā I te iwi nau mai, hoki mai, ki tēnei whakataitai atu I Rotorua. Kei konei māua ko Tiv, this is the first game of the morning on the live stream. It is the 40 men's Te Matau Māui taking on Te Raki Paewhenua. It's been a cracker of a half, Tiv.
It has been, yeah. The control's been there, the discipline's been there from both sides. You know, the attack and defense from both sides are really high quality. And the control is probably what's impressed me most from both teams in this half.
And I just see Harehirua is out there, he's one of the referee coaches. And man, just compliments to these refs. They've really opened this game up, haven't they?
Yeah, and that's what allows the game to be a little bit more free-flowing. There's nothing worse than, you know, teams getting a little bit antsy and trying to really, you know, win that power struggle. And the refs do nothing about it. So they're doing really well. They've pinged the teams early to let them know this is the standard that we set for the game. And we will not dip below those standards. And that's what's allowed the free-flowing nature of that first half.
Yeah, and just a shout-out to the groundsmen. Man, these fields are really, really good. Nick, game for the weekend?
Yeah, well, after a whole day's play yesterday and a spot of rain overnight and this morning, it's holding up really well. I think there were 8 games on finals field yesterday, another 8 today, so 16 all up. And these fields, yeah, they really do look in good condition.
Now, we saw Te Matau Māui late in that half. They slightly changed their attacking platform and ran that 33 peel. You know, when you see those things late in halves, they're obviously part of the strategy. So it's going to be interesting to see what type of platform they lay for this tap-off. Yeah,
well, usually you want to start each half off with a bang if you've got the tap. Usually teams have a trick play or two up their sleeve, and this will probably be the time for Te Matau Māui to pull one out.
Here we go, here's this combination again. Cutters out there. Just stepping over to this leg platform. Cutters with Dallas Fraser. Coming along again. On that same platform, they might just run a little phase play. Slightly lost their way here. Cutter's he's just trying to draw him out. Oh.
Bit of experience there from Jared Cutter. I think he recognised that Te Raki Pae were rolling early. And so he got Machu Amuro to shoot out of the line, and by shooting out of the line, he came in with a little bit too much momentum, and Jared Cutter able to draw that penalty for Te Matau Māui.
Yeah, and he's fresh back from Fiji also, so you know he's been in pretty good nick, just coming off tournament after tournament. So a lot of these players, they've been in the tropics, partying and playing a little bit of touch, and now they're back at the Māori. So it's awesome to see our top players back here. But once again, we're going to go to some sort of sequence here, I guess. Here's 2, Fraser, Cutter, little sweep play. Yeah, oh!
Cutter. Oh, he's called a drop ball. He's not happy about it. I thought he had control of that one. Probably the dewy conditions perhaps playing a part, but I thought that was ball down and Te Matau Māui would have been 2 up. But Te Raki Pae, they managed to win that 50-50 call, and now they'll ruck up out of their half of the field.
And she was right there, the referee right there. So yeah,
great thing to make the call though. When you're on the spot, you know there's nothing harder than a referee saying and ah. So she did well to just make the call, back herself, and now Te Raki Pae at the back end of that set. That's a tough one for Te Matau Māui because it will be essentially a 12-touch set. They've won a repeat set on the back end.
Yeah, and like you said, they stood up and made that call, and Tama did too, and those are the ones that really bring the grey hairs to the coaches, the back-end set penalties. But here we go, Te Raki Pae, they've started the half exactly how they would want to. Stop one, now they're on attack, back-to-back attacking sets a little, just push the pass there.
Yeah, early in the set, that's probably not what you want, is pushing the pass. But yeah, Te Matau Māui probably push the pass for them, force that pass and force the error, so they'll ruck off their line.
Yeah, and here comes the bread and butter. As we said in the first half, this is vital that you get through this orange zone, get down the back end and get a real nice strike plant on the back end. Here's Nui coming through, and he's just really played his role really well here, Nui. He's coming back to, looks like Hokianga. Yeah, that's the last one there. Oh, yeah, short side scoop, ball in 2 hands.
Great show.
Yeah, great show.
Falcon. That was a great show there on the outside from Te Matau Māui. Really allowed Hokianga to push through, and then just couldn't quite connect with their support players. But yeah, promising signs there for the second half for Te Matau Māui.
Yes, yeah. Look at here he is again. We mentioned him in the first half. Charlie Tantrum pushing up. These are these grinders that will go all day, and they've managed to keep them just right on the 10, the back end of the set. That's great defence. Yeah, and I think what we're going to see, maybe that slight change of direction in the wet, they're just starting to slip, could be a nice simple play, Tiff.
Yeah, well, in the wet, that's probably the go-to is just some simple late cuts, some late switches, latching, some shows, because that really just tests the sure-footedness of the defence. And if your defence isn't up to scratch, then you're going to get found out.
Definitely see the hunger in Te Raki Paewhenua. The energy's definitely lifted defensively. You can hear them talking. Off the ball, they seem to be very connected, identifying their targets. Here's Kara. He's just looking at, yeah, that's good work by Harbour. Just trying to work. Great work, great defensive play. Steve Zemba there.
Yeah, Jared Kara just tried to wrong foot him, didn't he? He was trying to use what we were talking about just before, just trying to cause a little bit of indecision in defence. But yeah, Zemba, he was right up to the task there.
Yeah, but I think, like you say, a nice little sweep with a late card or something along those lines will definitely open up those inside defenders. This is great work by Te Raki Paewhenua. Just got really nice balance. Oh, that was a
Great
big
touch.
touch. Yeah. And they're slowly getting the game breakers on the ball at the right time. Stacey there. Well, here we come through the field. This is, yes, nice ball movement. Te Raki Paewhenua still moving nice, moving forward and not just dropping off here. That's touch 3. Yeah, they may. Yeah, ball to ground. Yeah, we didn't see this in the first half, did we?
No, it was pretty much error-free in the first half. A few errors have crept into the game. So it's the due, as well as we see a call come back from the sideline official. Great teamwork shown there by our officials. And they did adjudicate that. The ball was slapped out of the hands, so play through is the call. And now here's Nui Bartlett coming onto the field.
Yeah, Hokianga is this combination. Very well known whānau in the Hawke's Bay, the Hokianga whānau. Coming through.
Otherwise, if you're hungry,
yeah, they're just trying to get the right target.
the donut.
Lost count there. Yeah, and here we go. Yeah, there's a little sort of lull in this game here.
Yeah, the momentum's definitely stopped, hasn't it?
Yeah, no one's holding that momentum, and this could be that time. Te Raki Pae strike. They'd win this sort of patch of the game.
It's usually in those moments where you struggle for momentum that's probably the most important part of the game. And it's the team that can stick to their processes that usually comes out on top. As we see Te Raki Pae, there was a bit of an advantage there for a break. You could see Amaroa. He had open pasture in front of him. The referee has pulled a penalty though, so they will get a repeat set on the line. And Te Raki Pae, they would love a try here.
Yeah, and there's a few uncharacteristic trends popping into Te Matau. That's the second time on the 5th touch they've handed over a penalty, and they were winning that orange zone. Now Te Raki Pae actually, if they can take advantage of this, to really put a bit more wind in the sails here. There's Tantrum. That's a big touch from Tantrum. Yes.
Play through's the call there.
Yeah. So Tantrum comes in, and we'll see in the replay. He made a great touch. Unfortunately, that inside defender wasn't quite locked under, was it, Tiff?
And I think that was probably good recognition as well there from Amaroa. Got the quickie on the link, just went to the outside. It was a little jink to the inside shoulder, and managed to find a little bit of the black line to dot down.
Yeah. And they've definitely won this sort of patch here. Here it is. Gets him, unfortunately, makes a touch with the wrong arm, gets turned. The ref's in the right place, and we're all drawn up here, Tiff.
Yeah, well, it'll be an interesting last half of the second half as we see Bartlett on the ball, throws short, wrong line. It is a little bit misleading. If you're watching at home, whānau, we are going by the black lines. As this is finals field, so the dimensions of the field have shifted. So the white lines are what they would usually play your module touchdown here on. But we're running with the black lines here as we see Bartlett on the ball. Showing that footwork again. Was there a hand in there? Bartlett's pleading for it. Yeah, Ratahi, great honesty there. He did say, yes, ma'am, I did play at that. They should get a repeat set. And the honesty is really what underpins our game, isn't it, Hicks?
Definitely, and Anaru and Rata, who made that touch the ball, they're both PTL women's coaches for the Stingray, so they're good mates, and that's great honesty. Here's Anaru, man, ball in 2 hands, just so deceiving, eh? He's really got the defence sort of mesmerised when he gets that ball.
Well, I think he probably conditioned that right from the first half. You know, when he came on, he was playing nice and short, grabbing the ball, getting his quickies, going direct, diving at the line. And then come the second half when his team needed the most, he does get the quickie, but then he looks long. And that's great conditioning, great game awareness from Anaru Bartlett.
Yeah, and he's in that combo with Kara. He's also, one to watch out. So they've really mixed their combos up really well when it comes to touchdowns. And Te Raki Paewhenua, by no means are they out of the stuff. Actually, so far I actually think they've been probably the more consistent team of the half.
Of this half, yeah, definitely, yeah. They've won this half in the first 8 minutes. Probably not showing on the scoreboard, but it's not going to take long for them to get a couple more dot downs.
Yeah, definitely made the least errors. Here we go. Here goes Stace. Nice skip pass. Ooh. Yeah, just probably some timing there, but they're looking very threatening to Raki Paewhenua. Looking a lot more, I guess, lot more relaxed on attack.
Yeah, well, I mean, the half chances are there, isn't it, Hicks? It's just a matter of completing and executing. And that's probably what's let Te Raki Pae down in this whole entire game, to be fair. But we'll see if they can pick it up. They're only down by 1, like you said. They're not out of it. There's still 5 minutes to play, so great drive there from Hokianga. Tried to pull the penalty, but Te Raki Pae still safe as houses on defence.
Yeah, yep. Here we go. Here goes Kara short side. Yeah, he'll take his time, Kara. Oh, yeah, nice.
Great mirror defence there.
Great mirror defence. And it was quite clunky through the middle of the field for Te Matau, but once again they get a strike dump. We've found a holding penalty. They haven't missed anything this half, have they, the 3 refs?
No, they're doing well. They're doing well. And in this 40 men's grade, as we mentioned pre-game, it can get a little bit testy when the scores get tight. It can get a little bit niggly. So they've managed to pick up pretty much everything that they see on the field. As we see Kara trying to work a cheeky one to the short side. Well defended though there from Kahi. And you can see the smile on the face of Jared Kara, and they'll move the ball back to the centre of the field to set up their attack.
Yeah, nice. He's Kupa with Nui. Nui should get this back. He's trying to manipulate this defence, Nui. Yeah, great touch. Great touch.
Yeah, had to be made too. Nui Barlett, he was renowned back in his heyday for his quickie game. In a short game, he was dangerous.
Yep. Dangerous, very, and a real silent attacker, right? You know, let us touch do the talking. Oh, Nui, here's Kara. That's a great touch there. Great touch there. Nui again with Kara.
Taps are working overtime in defence there, isn't he? He's really pushing forward, really forcing the issue for Te Matau Māui, and he's communicating with his defenders as well. That's a great show of defence there from Te Raki Pae, although referees have pulled another penalty, so this will be a big test for Te Raki Paewhenua. There's 4.5 minutes left in this match. They're only down by 1. They've had a couple of repeat sets on the line, so they're going to need some big kaha here.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if that halftime talk from the referee coach, that he's pointed a few things out, because I've definitely started to pull a few more things up. He'll just go inside, outside. Yeah, man, good work from Petty. Quentin, 21. He's been real solid throughout the game, through the field defensively. Arn's trying to get on his outside shoulder, but pulled a nice corner. Here's Hokianga, back to Kara. They got the all 3 out there now. They've really sent the big guns out. Anaru comes around on a sweep, short pass inside. Hokianga. Yeah, didn't they manipulate that defence and really come out with the touchdown they needed to just get that buffer?
Yeah, that was clever play there, wasn't it? I don't think they've run a sweep pretty much all game, and what a time to pull it out. You know, a couple of minutes before the end of full time. And I think probably just the back-to-back sets there probably played its part. And Te Raki Paewhenua, just unable to hold their line for multiple sets.
Yeah. And shout-outs to our camera crew out here, man. They're not missing anything, are they, Tiv?
No, yeah, there's plenty of them around. So, yeah, especially this aerial shot. I love this aerial shot. It's fantastic.
This is the game changer here, and they get the aerial shot at the right time of the set, you know, through the field. So shout-outs to our pilot out there in these tough conditions, flying the drone. Here we go. Te Raki Paewhenua, Te Omega, checking it back there to Collier. 4, I've been impressed with 4. Yeah, great. Yeah, that was a great line. Tantrum once again really forcing him, he puts his body on the line, but it's good to see Te Omega More who inject himself into this attacking lineup.
Yeah, and that was a great line, as you said, Hicks, as well as the body evasion. Great pick as well from Zemba. He really drew the defence, and then Tantrum just caught a little bit too wide, had to dive to try and make the touch. But yeah, just the body evasion there from Morehu. Changed his line, back the other way, brilliant body control.
Yeah, nice work, and here we go. They're keeping Te Matau Māui honest. Who we got out here? Here's this game changer shot that we like, Tiv. I can see Nui's out there, Hokianga. Can't quite see on the ball there. Just coming through. Oh yeah, good work. This is good ball movement. Oh, we've got Fraser out there with them. Nui gets the ball back. It's evasive as ever, Nui. Ooh. I think he'd like that one back one more time there, Tim.
Yeah, I think so. The pass, just the execution once again as we head towards the back end of the game, the last few minutes. And Te Matau Māui, yeah, he probably would want that one back. Nui Bartlett, as Te Raki Pai will look to ruck out. They're only down by 1. So it's game on. Fraser really trying to force the issue. He did say he got a hand in there, and that's 6 again. So Te Raki Paewhenua, they'll get another set of 6 starting from just inside their half. And within a couple of touches, they'll go over halfway, but they win another penalty again. And that's probably a great control with the rucking, isn't it, Hicks?
Yeah, you can definitely see the desperation from Te Matau Māori, though. They can sense that this next set of 6 is quite vital for them to keep them out. They're only up by 1, and Te Raki Paewhenua this half, they've really come to the party. They're looking a lot more composed on attack, and once again they're opening up the field for both these teams. Here's Stacey Tapsell here, just checking off into the middle. He's working with Collier, just trying to open up this defence. Here becomes Morihu, Stacey. Ooh. Yeah, Marshall McLeod on that left wing there. He saved the day.
That left to right pass again, wasn't it, from Tapsell? And if that was a centimetre higher, I think the Te Raki Paewhenua winger would have gone over.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what this will do to the table with a draw.
Well, I think as far as I'm aware, Tauranga Moana, they're probably the team to watch in this grade. Te Raki Pai, they're probably out of finals contention given that there are no semi-finals. I think the points differential might come into play though for Te Matau Māui, which is why they're showing such desperation so late in the game.
And they've given away another penalty. We've got 15 seconds, and that's more than enough time. Oh, the hoot has gone. Well, on the last play, here we go. And this could be who seeded where. That desperation to finish that one. Yeah, that was a real body on the line. I think they've got... No, we haven't quite finished. Te Matau Māui have the ball, and if they're smart, they'll just tap it, take the touch, and take the victory. Here's Marshall McLeod coming through. Oh, slightly off the mark, but keeping the standards high. The refs there, they'll take the touch here, and oh, he's going to check it off. And there we have it. Yes, man, what an entertaining game there. Te Matau Māui take that one out. 6-5 over Te Raki Paewhenua. Your final score here from Rotorua Māori Touch Nationals.
Under pressure, now we blessed. See, I was so close for the goal. There's one art, one shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, it's one art, one shot, now